everybody, and welcome back to today's video. So in today's video I will be discussing some of the incidents that happened during August of 2020. Not all of them, there will be another video. So the first thing that I will be discussing what happened in August 2020 happened on the 10th of August, Monday the 10th of August. And I went to polish my living room. So I'd already been in the living room that morning. And when I walked over to the television stand, which is where I was going to start my polishing task, I noticed that all of the little ornaments that I kept on the very bottom shelf of my television stand, they were all out and they were all smashed and they were all in a row. They were just lined up on my floor and every one of them was broken. And I just couldn't believe it. They weren't expensive ornaments, but they were ornaments from where I'd collected them from different parts of the UK, and each one had a little memory. Everyone in the house said that it was not them. I do believe them, because if it was, why would they put them all in a row, smashed up on the floor? So unfortunately, I did have to throw all of those ornaments away. Now, maybe that doesn't sound paranormal, maybe it wasn't. It's just that the next day, on Tuesday the 11th of August, I had another incident where the television stand was. And on that one, what happened was I was doing some research for my university course, and I had an assignment coming up that I needed to get submitted. So I thought, I'm just going to have a really good morning, good day on researching for this assignment. So I got myself prepared. I made myself a cup of tea and placed it on the television stand, which is the stand behind me. And you can see where the television is. There's a unit behind there, just a very small unit, and then there's a wall, so nothing can really get behind there. There's nothing really behind there apart from the wall. And I'd place my cup of tea on the television stand. Usually that's a big no-no. No one's allowed to place any drinks, any cans or anything on that television stand. But because I was sorting out my laptop, and my laptop is kept on a nest of tables, and I needed to rearrange those because I didn't want my cup of tea being kept on the same table as my laptop, just in case I knocked it and it spilled within my laptop. So I placed my cup of tea down, and as I turned around, I hadn't walked away from the television stand at this point. I hear the scraping sound behind me, and at first I thought, is my cup about to fall off? Have I just placed it there precariously and it's going to fall off and smash on the floor? So I turned around and my cup is in a completely different position. It's totally moved. Now, at first I thought, well, maybe the surface is wet, which wouldn't be very good, by the way, because I don't like watermarks. I don't like stains on anything, on furniture. So I felt around, see if there was any water or any tea what had been spilt as I had placed it down. That there wasn't. Everything was completely dry, but my cup was moved in a different position to where I had placed it. So maybe that was the ghost helping me. Maybe I did put it in such a way that it could have fallen off, and maybe the ghost was like, well, I'll help you here, and I will place it so it's a bit more secure. But however, come Wednesday the 12th of August, I wake up, I need to study for this assignment, and I'm trying to get everything prepared again. This time I don't place anything on the television stand, but I do place my e-cigarette on the sofa. No judging. I do have an e-cigarette. I place it on the sofa, getting everything prepared, and as I go to grab it again, it's gone. It's totally disappeared. I swear I've just put that there. So I'm looking around my surroundings. No, I can't see it anywhere. You know, I must have left it in the kitchen then. Goes in the kitchen, I have a look round. It's not there either. So I goes upstairs thinking, well, I've left it there then. Obviously, I'm just imagining that I've brought it down. So I goes upstairs. It's absolutely not there either. So it comes back down. Where is it? And I'm looking around the kitchen and the living room again. Where is it? Where is it? And at this point, starting to get really annoyed because time's ticking away. And then I start saying to the ghost, if you've had it, if you've had my e-cigarette, if you've picked it up and misplaced it, hidden it from me, knowing that I've got to study, I must have sounded so crazy, but I was going around saying that. And so what I do then is where the sofa is, because I felt around the sofa, I felt underneath the sofa, but this time I'm getting every single one of the sofa cushions that you actually sit on. I'm picking them up and putting them in a pile, and I'm really like forensics going around all of the inside of the sofa, and I do not come across my e-cigarette. So I'm thinking, well, I've got a spare one. I'll use that. It doesn't really charge, but I'll use that one. And I'm admitting defeat, but I'm really angry that it's gone, because I know that I placed it on the sofa cushion. So I put all the cushions back and just try to get on with my morning of studying. But as I'm sitting there on the sofa, I hear this something drop on the floor, this clattering sound, and I look down and my e-cigarette is there. It's just there. It's dropped from somewhere. Where's it dropped from? But it's dropped now. If it had been on the sofa cushion all the time, then it really would have moved as I was piling the sofa cushions on top of one another. Why didn't it fall off then if it was indeed there? Or why wait till I'm on the sofa for about 10 minutes or so before it decides to fall and land at my feet? Now, I'm pretty sure that I did not hang that e-cigarette up on the ceiling or on the lights. I definitely didn't do that. So where did it fall from? It's crazy. Some of the things that happen in this house are bizarre. And I know over the course of these videos, I've mentioned things going missing, sounds, electrical malfunctions, apparitions, full-on apparition sightings. You must think, why don't you just move out of there? It's just because some of them, you get so used to them, especially if you've lived in the house for as long as we have. We've been here over this year, 2021, we'll actually have been here 26 years. And it's not all scary. A lot of it is annoying, where you do end up shouting at the spirits to just lay off. And some of them are really quite funny, but often they're not even scary at all. Often they're just like, oh wow. Sometimes we're amazed at some of the things that do happen in our home. So this video covers August 2020. Please don't think that is the end of the video. So there is a lot more to come during August 2020 and some other incidents that have happened in 2020. I'll also do a lot of recapping as well. I've got other stories, so even when I complete the timeline for now, I have so many other stories of strange, scary and bizarre incidents that have personally happened to me from when I was younger up until now. Not really associated with the house. Maybe you could say that a couple were, but I will give that a mention in a completely separate video anyway from the incidents, because there are a couple of things that did happen in this house that maybe are not linked to the spirits that we say, to the ghosts that we say that we've seen in this house. It could be linked to something else, but I'll give that a mention, a completely separate mention, and a completely separate video anyway from the timeline. So I do hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to watch my video. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and I hope more people do subscribe. I really do appreciate that. I'd like to know how far my videos are reaching, what countries the videos are being viewed in. If you do enjoy this video, please hit the like button for me. That would be so much appreciated too. And I will see you in the next video that I make. Thank you so much for watching.